Mindfulness and emotional intelligence, a perfect pair. Feeling drained, overwhelmed, and just plain exhausted? You're not alone. Emotional exhaustion is more common than you think, and it can take a serious toll on your well-being. But don't worry, we've got you covered with practical tips to help you bounce back and regain your balance. Hi everyone, welcome back to Art of Enlightenment. Today, we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for our mental and emotional well-being: managing emotional exhaustion. We'll explore what emotional exhaustion is, its causes, symptoms, and most importantly, practical strategies to manage and overcome it. So if you're ready to take control of your emotional health and find your inner peace, stay tuned. Emotional exhaustion is a state of feeling emotionally worn out and drained due to accumulated stress from personal or work life. It's more than just feeling tired. It's a chronic state of physical and emotional depletion that can significantly impact your daily functioning and overall well-being. This condition often arises when you're exposed to prolonged stress without adequate time to rest and recover. Whether it's due to high-pressure jobs, caregiving responsibilities, financial worries, or personal relationships, emotional exhaustion can creep up on anyone, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and unable to cope. Recognizing the symptoms of emotional exhaustion is crucial for addressing it effectively. Common symptoms include a lack of motivation, where even simple tasks feel insurmountable. You might find yourself struggling to get out of bed in the morning or feeling indifferent about activities you once enjoyed. Trouble sleeping is another hallmark symptom. You may experience insomnia, restless sleep, or wake up feeling unrefreshed. Irritability is also common, where minor annoyances can trigger disproportionate reactions. Physical fatigue often accompanies emotional exhaustion, making you feel constantly tired and drained. Lastly, feelings of hopelessness can set in, where you might feel stuck in a rut with no clear way out. These symptoms can vary in intensity, but collectively contribute to a sense of being completely overwhelmed and burned out. Emotional exhaustion can be triggered by a variety of factors, often stemming from prolonged stress. One of the most common culprits is high-pressure jobs. When you're constantly under the gun to meet deadlines, achieve targets, or handle demanding workloads, the stress can accumulate and lead to emotional burnout. This is especially true in professions that require a high level of emotional labor, such as healthcare, teaching, or customer service, where you're expected to manage not only your own emotions but also those of others. Caregiving is another significant trigger for emotional exhaustion. Whether you're caring for an aging parent, a sick partner, or a child with special needs, the constant demands and emotional toll can be overwhelming. Caregivers often put their own needs last, leading to a buildup of stress and fatigue over time. The emotional strain of seeing a loved one suffer can also contribute to feelings of helplessness and burnout. Financial stress is a major contributor to emotional exhaustion as well. Worrying about bills, debt, or job security can create a persistent state of anxiety and stress. This financial pressure can seep into every aspect of your life, making it difficult to relax or find peace of mind. The constant worry about making ends meet can leave you feeling drained and emotionally depleted. Other factors that can trigger emotional exhaustion include personal relationships, where ongoing conflicts or lack of support can add to your stress levels. Additionally, major life changes such as moving, divorce, or the loss of a loved one can also contribute to emotional burnout. Understanding these triggers is the first step in managing and mitigating the effects of emotional exhaustion. It's crucial to recognize the detailed symptoms of emotional exhaustion so you can address them early on. One of the first signs to look out for is difficulty concentrating. You might find it hard to focus on tasks, make decisions, or remember important details. This mental fog can make even simple activities feel overwhelming and can significantly impact your productivity and daily life. Another common symptom is irrational anger. You may notice that you have a shorter fuse than usual, reacting with disproportionate anger to minor inconveniences or frustrations. This heightened irritability can strain your relationships with family, friends, and colleagues, creating a cycle of stress and emotional exhaustion. Increased cynicism is also a telltale sign. You might start to feel more negative or pessimistic about your work, relationships, or life in general. This shift in perspective can lead to a sense of detachment and disconnection from the things and people you once cared about. It's as if a dark cloud is hanging over you, making it hard to see the positive aspects of your life. Lastly, a pervasive sense of dread can accompany emotional exhaustion. This feeling of impending doom or anxiety can make it difficult to relax or enjoy your day-to-day activities. You might constantly worry about the future or feel like something bad is always about to happen. This chronic state of anxiety can be debilitating and further contribute to your emotional and physical fatigue. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards managing emotional exhaustion. By being aware of these symptoms, you can take proactive steps to address them and seek the support you need to regain your emotional balance. Managing emotional exhaustion requires a proactive approach to reduce stress and promote overall well-being. One of the first steps is to eliminate stressors whenever possible. Identify the sources of stress in your life and see if there are ways to minimize or remove them. This might involve setting boundaries at work, delegating tasks, or even saying no to additional responsibilities. By reducing the number of stressors, you can create a more manageable and less overwhelming environment. Adopting a healthy lifestyle is another crucial strategy. Ensure you're eating a balanced diet rich in nutrients, engaging in regular physical exercise, and getting adequate sleep. These three pillars of health can significantly impact your energy levels and emotional resilience. Exercise, in particular, is known to release endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. A well-balanced diet provides the necessary fuel for your body and mind, while sufficient sleep helps you recover and recharge. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools to help you stay present and reduce stress. Practicing mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This can be done through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments each day to focus on your surroundings. These practices can help calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and improve your overall emotional well-being. Connecting with others is also essential. Reach out to trusted friends or family members for support. Sharing your feelings and experiences with someone you trust can provide relief and perspective. Social connections are vital for emotional health, and having a support system can make a significant difference in how you cope with stress. Finally, don't hesitate to take breaks and give yourself time to recharge. Whether it's a short walk, a hobby you enjoy, or simply taking a few minutes to relax, breaks are essential for preventing burnout. Regularly stepping away from your responsibilities allows you to return with a clearer mind and renewed energy. By incorporating these practical strategies into your daily routine, you can effectively manage emotional exhaustion and improve your overall quality of life. If you find it difficult to manage emotional exhaustion on your own, it might be time to consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor. Professional support can provide you with the tools and strategies needed to cope with and overcome emotional exhaustion. Therapists are trained to help you identify the root causes of your stress and develop personalized coping mechanisms. They can offer a safe space to express your feelings and work through your challenges without judgment. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it's a proactive step towards taking control of your mental health. A therapist can help you develop healthier thought patterns, improve your emotional resilience, and provide guidance on how to navigate stressful situations more effectively. They can also help you recognize any underlying issues that may be contributing to your emotional exhaustion, such as anxiety, depression, or unresolved trauma. In addition to individual therapy, there are also support groups and counseling services that can offer a sense of community and shared understanding. Connecting with others who are experiencing similar challenges can provide comfort and reduce feelings of isolation. These groups can offer practical advice, emotional support, and a sense of belonging. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and mind. If you notice persistent symptoms of emotional exhaustion that don't improve with self-care strategies, don't hesitate to reach out for professional help. Taking this step can make a significant difference in your journey towards emotional well-being and a more balanced life. To recap, emotional exhaustion is a serious issue that can significantly impact your mental and emotional well-being. However, with the right strategies, you can manage and overcome it. By recognizing the signs and symptoms early on, you can take proactive steps to address the root causes of your stress. Eliminating or minimizing stressors, adopting a healthy lifestyle, practicing mindfulness and meditation, connecting with others, and taking regular breaks are all effective ways to combat emotional exhaustion. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and mind. If you find that self-care strategies aren't enough, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable support and guidance, helping you develop personalized coping mechanisms and navigate your challenges more effectively. Taking control of your emotional health is a journey, and it's okay to seek help along the way. By implementing these strategies and reaching out for support when needed, you can regain your balance and find your inner peace. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Art of Enlightenment for more content on personal growth and well-being. Stay strong and take care of yourself. I am Marcus.